All right, so by now we've covered how to phrase a clear instruction, but what if your child is still ignoring you or reacting negatively? Here's the thing, it's not just about what you say. Your nonverbal cues like tone, posture, proximity, and facial expressions are constantly sending messages to your child, whether you realize it or not. If your child struggles with following directions, adjusting these cues might just be the missing piece for you. In this lesson, we'll cover how to use nonverbal communication effectively when delivering a demand. By making small adjustments to how you give instructions, you can improve cooperation, reduce resistance, and strengthen the trust that you have with your child. Let's dive in. So, every instruction that you give is more than just words. Your body language and tone influence whether your child listens and follows through. Here are some things to consider. Where you stand matters, basically the proximity between you and your child. If you're across the room, it's easier for your child to tune you out. If you get close and at their level, they are more likely to hear you and respond to you. So instead of shouting from the kitchen, "Time to clean up," maybe walk over to your child and say calmly, "It's time to put your toys away." Every demand you give is supported by more than just words. Also, how you say it affects the response. Basically, your tone of voice. A calm, neutral tone signals that the demand is expected without creating stress. A frustrated, pleading, or overly aggressive tone can create stress or resistance. So instead of saying, "Just clean up already," try something like, "It's time to clean up now." Also, your face says more than your words. Your child reads your facial expressions as much as they listen to your words. If you look stressed, frustrated, or impatient, they may feel anxious or resistant. Keep a neutral or encouraging facial expression when giving a demand. So, instead of an angry glare or an eye roll, keep your face relaxed and neutral when giving an instruction. Another thing to keep in mind is that your body language sets the tone. Your posture and your gestures matter. The way you position yourself can influence how your child perceives the instruction. A relaxed but upright posture shows confidence and reassurance. A tense or rigid posture may make the instruction feel either too harsh or unimportant. So avoid crossing your arms, towering over them, or pointing aggressively. Stand upright at eye level if possible with open and neutral gestures. Nonverbal cues support the instructional control loop because step 1 is building trust. When your nonverbal communication is calm, predictable, and reassuring, your child learns to trust your presence and guidance. This lesson also relates to step 2, setting expectations. Using the right tone, posture, and proximity makes your demands clear, direct, and easier to follow. By adjusting how you deliver an instruction, not just the words you use, you increase the chances of cooperation while reducing frustration for both you and your child. Now that you understand the power of nonverbal communication, the next lesson will cover how to establish motivation before giving a demand, ensuring that your child is engaged and ready to follow through.